You mentioned Baker Mayfield first, so I'll come back and ask you, what did you think of his Game 2 performance?
Well, I liked a lot of things I saw. I'm the running the accuracy on the run I thought was a big improvement. He still had the one interception that was not a good throw or a good decision. But in all, I thought it was a good comeback game for him after a really tough start.
When you look at that, of 16 of 23 for 219, it seemed when you're watching it, to me, it seemed if they took my arm and twisted it a little bit, I would say, yeah, I think he's got about 28 out. I think he's got about 22 out of 29, and he's close to 300 yards. It just seemed like there was more to it than those numbers.
Yeah, and I think that's the kind of what we're in best case scenario, what we're going to think about this offense as games go on. It's going to look like they're not taking huge chances in the passing game. It's going to look a little buttoned down, but they still have that ability to strike for a big play like he did with Beckham. But all in all, I think they love the idea of Hunt and Chubb, and I think they're going to defenses are going to see a steady diet of those guys. The concern, not the concern, but you wonder at the end of this year whether they're going to look at that position group at wide receiver and see all the money they have tied up in Beckham and Landry and decide that that's not the best use of their money either. And I know they're under the cap; they could probably afford to do it. But this is going to
if you win with it, that helps.
Yeah, if you win with it, certainly, yeah. But this is going to be I don't want to say run heavy, but this is we're not going to see them get away from the run like we did last year in games that were still closely contested, where everybody understands it. If you fall behind by 2 or 3 touchdowns and it's in the second, you're not going to hand the ball off at that point.